So when we first moved into our apartment, we didn't think that we would need a washer and a dryer until we
You're like,
got through
clothes.
Yeah, whatever.
They're fine.
Until the apartment complex had a laundromat. Until we got through the first month of living at the apartment, and we spent like $20 or $25 on the laundromat for a single month. And I was like, okay, I think we need to get a washer and dryer. So we got one, which was great. And then when we moved to this house, they already had a washer and a dryer here.
Oh.
So I was just like, well, I'm just going to use this one.
Yeah.
And when we need another one, then, if like these break, then we'll already have the ones that we brought from the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, lo and behold, Elias texts me one day. He's like, hey, do you still have 2 sets of washers and dryers? And I was like, yeah.
Which is crazy. You still had 2. Why didn't you just sell the set?
Because they were both old. And I was like, well, we have the space here. And if one of them breaks, that's like not something that's fun to like try to go track down another set.
Yeah.
And at that point I was just like, it's not worth that much. So I'm just going to.
Where'd you keep them?
They were in the basement.
You had 2 sets in the basement?
Yeah, 2 sets in the basement.
I never realized that.
Yeah. So Elias texted me one day. He's like, you still have 2 sets? And I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, our dryer or our washer just died.
Ugh.
And can I just buy one off of you? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, for $500.
Yeah, no problem. So I sold him our washer. And then, no joke, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, he's like,
Does his dryer die?
yeah, his dryer died. And so he was like, can I buy the second dryer off you? And I was like, yeah. So he bought it off of me.
This actually worked out perfect for you because it's less for you to move.
Until like a week later, our dryer just stops working, and I cannot figure out what is wrong with it. It just like you start it and you can hear it, but it's not doing it. It's not doing anything. It's not moving. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And at the time, I don't remember what was going on. But I do remember life was very busy and I did not have time to address it at the time. So that was a lot of me saying at the time. So basically we were washing clothes and then we would just have these wet clothes hanging literally everywhere in the basement, all over our house. And the worst part was the dryer is like really good at taking lint off of the clothes.
So now all your clothes are just like
all these wrinkly clothes that had lint all over them. It was the worst. And so finally I was able to pull the dryer apart and found out that the drive belt had broken.
Oh.
And so I just ordered one off of Amazon, got it, replaced it. It worked great. And I was like, well, that's dumb because that took like a month for me to get to that point. And we were going through just drying clothes.
Like the Amish.
Just hanging clothes up all over the place. And so then maybe like 2 months later, and it was probably a little bit longer than that. Maybe like 5 or 6 months later, it broke again. And I was like, I wonder if this is the belt again.
Oof.
And sure enough, it was the belt. So I replaced the belt again. And then probably another 6 months later, something happened and I had to pull it apart again. And this time I found out that the idler pulley was broken. Basically, it wasn't a pulley. It's what this drive belt goes around that allows like the actual motor to drive it. This pulley, it's supposed to be a pulley, but back when they first designed this, it wasn't a pulley. It was just like a smooth surface. But
okay.
The whole
You're
thing
kind of
broke.
losing me in the weeds here a little bit.
Yeah. The whole thing broke.
Oh.
And I couldn't find another piece like it, but what I could find was an actual idler pulley. And it was on Amazon, so I ordered it. and it fit perfect. And so the dryer again was good to go.
Yes.
And then we were good for like 2 or 3 years, which is awesome.
Oh, this was not recent at all.
No,
For some reason I thought that was okay.
No, that was not recent. And then, but then within the last like year, like probably 6 months, our dryer started to squeal. It was so loud, and I was like, what is going on?
All the mechanical things
just
in your
everything-
house just are so loud.
Yeah,
Your bathroom
everything-
fan,
so
your
loud.
dryer.
So loud. So I had pulled the front off of the dryer and took a look at it. The belt was fine. The pulley was fine. Literally nothing that I could see made sense why it was like squealing so much.
Yeah.
And so I just put it back on. I was like, I know that it's turning and I know it's heating and drying our clothes. So I'm just going to make sure that we're, not like doing it overnight or like before we leave or something like that. You're just going to make sure that we're running it when we're here at home.
Yeah.
But it was so loud and annoying.
You probably couldn't dry clothes while Oliver was napping.
Well, it was okay. It was because it's in the basement. But still, it was really loud. So eventually, I got to the point where I was just like, I need to just. It's so loud. And it got to the point where it was no longer just squealing. It was like grinding.
Ugh.
Like you could hear a grind, and I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on. I kept pulling the front off of it, and looking, and everything looked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So eventually, I was just like, I just need to like start pulling this thing apart. So I took the belt off of it and then took the idler off, and I looked at it. It's like the whole bracket assembly. It's got the bracket and then it's got the actual pulley.
Yeah.
And I pulled it off and looked at the opposite side, and it was all just shredded.
Oh.
So like where the bearing goes was just shredded.
Yikes.
Now, the side that I was looking at looked perfectly normal. But the other side was all messed up.
Pulling it
so the
off.
pulley wasn't actually like sitting straight. It was like wobbling back and forth, which explains why it was squealing for one, and then grinding after that.
Yeah.
So I ordered another one really quick. I took a picture of that one and sent it to Timmy, and it was just like, I think you would appreciate this wear part. Taking a look at this wear part. And so I ordered another one from Amazon, got it replaced, and it is good to go. But at one point,
This was recent.
This was very recent. Yes.
Okay.
At one point before I replaced that, I had thought, I was like, well, if this is squealing a lot, maybe I just need to put like some sort of lubricant on it. So I pulled the front off and I sprayed a little bit of WD-40 in there, and then put it back together. And then it occurred to me, I wonder if WD-40 is okay in a high heat environment. And I looked at the back, and it's just like, don't use it in a high heat environment. Yeah, it's flammable. And I was just like, oh great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so the next time that I ran it after that, I just like sat down there in the basement just to make sure that nothing would happen.
Yeah.
And everything was fine, but obviously that was before I found out that the bearing had just totally given out on it.
All your clothes were smelling like WD-40.
No, fortunately not.
Actually, I wouldn't even mind that. Isabelle loves that smell.
She loves WD-40.
She's probably going to listen to this and be like, no, it's not WD-40. It's this other thing. I'm almost positive it's WD-40 though.
Huh. She's like, it's used motor oil.
It's hydraulic fluid, dummy.
Yeah. She's like, I do not sound like that. Yeah? Oh, that's what we're using to record right here.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my story.
Yeah. Bearings are things that
That's for
holds
the
our
head-
microphones
that's for the
or
headphones.
our headsets.
Don't step on that box.
Yeah, we're always just sending bearing pictures and stuff to Timmy because, that was the whole thing that we thought was going on with the fan that you currently have sitting in the back of your car.
Yep.
Because that was the thing that we thought was going on with my fan, the greenhouse fan, because it would kick on for like 2 seconds maybe, and seemed to be getting up to like the speed that it should be at, and then it would die. And it would wait like 45 seconds, and it would try to go again. So it was just this endless cycle of
Hey, Oliver.
of
No
never
touching.
of never actually like staying on. It was a big problem because if it's a very hot day, and if I'm not there at the end of the day, and the doors are on the greenhouse, it will just hotbox everything.
Yeah.
Well, hotbox isn't really the term for greenhouse.
Yeah.
It will get very hot in there, and
Like really hot.
oh, like it could for sure like fry stuff.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Timmy about it, and he thought it was just a bearing issue. And so I like took the whole fan assembly part, everything apart, and gave it to him. And
How did you give it to him? Like, when did you see him last?
he was coming
Because he
back
lives
from,
so far away.
Yeah, but he was coming back from a Bible study on Monday, and Isabelle and I were at some basketball championships for Jeanette and Eli up in Mount Gilead. So like it was kind of like a good spot to meet. So yeah, but then once he got a look at the actual things, he's like, I think these bearings are good.
Yeah.
So then I started asking ChatGPT a bunch of questions as to what else was wrong, and landed on probably the capacitor. So watched all these different YouTube videos, and then started ripping into the motor a little bit, and found stuff that I was like, oh, these look like the capacitors. And I opened up the second one, and it was the start capacitor, and it like some liquid was coming out of the casing. I was like, oh, that's probably like super bad to touch. Definitely don't want to touch that.
Yeah.
I watched Blue's. It's morning.
It's morning?
No, I watched
I think he
Blue's
said he watched Bluey this
You
morning.
watched Bluey this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I want that.
Did you, oh, you don't like the mic? Okay. Did you enjoy Bluey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
It's so fun.
I love Bluey.
Do you want
Bluey's
to say it in the
fun.
microphone?
I want to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh boy,
Apples.
Those are cherries.
pretty much like miniature apples.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a new capacitor ordered.
Nice.
I found out that those capacitors can hold charge, not because I shocked myself, but I've been trying to go through every method to decharge them as possible by connecting the terminals and stuff. But I'm still scared to touch it because I don't
Like just connecting them just directly
like
to each
with
other?
a screwdriver, like touching the two terminal, like so that there's a connection between the two terminals, essentially.
Okay, that isn't necessarily good for them either.
Well, that's what everybody was doing on YouTube. So
Oh, all right. Well, maybe it's a little different than with
I mean,
capacitors.
if you're getting rid of the capacitor anyways, then it doesn't really matter. Probably
Well, yeah, you're right.
a little distracting here.
Yeah. This is quite the episode
Yes.
with two children very close by.
Can I tell you a funny story from a few weeks ago that has nothing to do with house projects at all?
Yes.
Okay. So Isabel and I went to Amish country to celebrate our second year anniversary trip. Woo! We don't have any like cheer sound I can press on here, right?
Hold on.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I don't know what that
Oh, I just hold it.
is. Yeah.
Wow, that was really loud.
That's super
How do
loud.
I turn that down? Okay, go ahead and say that again.
So Isabel and I celebrated our second year anniversary. Yeah. It was kind of sad. We really wanted to go to Arizona and knock out 3 national parks out there. Big time sad though, because
This goes back to the DMV.
This goes back to the DMV. Yeah, you're drawn. Yeah. Yeah. So Isabel's Isabel's license was not the starred, whatever they call it. Like you can't
Yeah, the
go to
real
the
ID.
airport. Yes, you can't go to the airport and fly with it.
Yeah, she had the wrong ID
The wrong ID. And we were like, no big deal.
with a fake
You've
ID.
got a passport. Like we're literally about ready to book flights. And we're like, let's just make sure the passport is back home. Cannot find it anywhere. Nowhere.
And this is a passport that she had gotten updated with her new name.
No, this was an old passport, but it would still.
I don't think it would have.
It would still work. No.
Not if you had booked her as
Well,
Isabelle
I would.
Bale.
No, I hadn't. Like, if we were gonna use the passport, I would have just
I guess-
booked her
I
as
guess that would've
Isabelle
worked.
Slater.
Okay. Well, anyways.
But anyways, couldn't find the passport, and I was like, well, no way we can fly. So I guess Arizona's out of the picture, which was very sad. But we still wanted to do something, so we went to Amish country. Just got Airbnb for 2 nights out there. So pretty out there.
Oh, yeah.
I remember going there like kind of vaguely with our family, but I don't know. I guess I just didn't remember it being as pretty as it is out there.
Yeah. Oh, you're about to tell the breakfast story.
Breakfast story. Yes.
Josiah
So-
told me that there was a breakfast story that he couldn't share with me until we were on the podcast.
So we were on the pod. So we kind of went into it. We were like, we're probably not going to like eat out. And since we're not going to eat out, like if we find some stuff that we want to buy in some stores, then we can buy them. So it's like a little bit of trade-off. Like, why go out to eat when we have a nice Airbnb where we can just make stuff at home?
Cook.
Is that a quote from something?
Nah, Bluey. Cook, flip.
Oh.
Cook, flip. All the
I
parents
got you. Okay.
will understand.
No.
Oliver understands. You understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like
He's
not
normally
in the
just
mood
he's
today.
all into the.
not in the mood.
He loves mics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Love Mike's. So anyways, we brought all the food we needed out there for the supper that we ate. But then I like totally forgot to bring eggs and stuff. So woke up. Let's see, that was Saturday morning. Woke up Saturday morning. I was like, I'll just go to was it Troyer's? Whatever Amish market is out there. It was like 5 minutes down the street. So I go down there. I get eggs. I get cheese. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to spicing it up. I'm going to get some sausage. So I get these sausage patties. And
Were they like a special sausage?
yeah, I mean,
Chorizo or something?
no, it just said sausage, whatever.
Okay.
So I get home and my first thing is like coffee. You know, Isabelle loves her coffee.
Mm-hmm.
They only have a K-cup, like one of the little machines there. And the dumb thing about those, well, I mean, the dumb thing, don't get me started on microplastics, but
yeah.
dumb thing about like 99% of all coffee machines is they boil the water in a plastic thing. And then especially if you're doing it in one of the K-cup things, then it'll do that hot water through this little plastic container again, with which has the grounds in it. And then you get your microplastic filled coffee. Delectable. So I was like, okay, I can heat water. I can make this coffee without going through all those steps. So essentially what I did was I took the K-cups and I poured, there were like large coffee filters because they had 2 coffee machines. So I just took the large coffee filters for the big coffee maker. And then I took the little K-cups. I emptied those into the large filter.
Okay.
And then I'm like kind of putting this into a glass cup.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to hold this over the top. I'm just going to pour the boiling water over top. But then I start getting scared. I'm like, oh, what if I like miss with the water and some of the boiling water just like goes right out of my hand? I mean, I'm like, that'd be a pretty good way to ruin my day very quickly. So I was like, man, I'll just like let it like go into the bottom of the cup, and it'll be kind of more like French press meets drip coffee sort of thing. But I just can't let it go over the top because you don't want all the grounds getting there. So I'm kind of doing this. I'm monitoring. I'm trying to let it steep in there, whatnot. To make the coffee story shorter, I did end up getting grounds in there, and I did end up making it so much weaker by accident than it should have been.
So it was weak with grounds.
Weak with grounds.
He's like, at least the coffee that Jeremy made back in the smoky grounds with the percolator. It was stupid strong with grounds.
So I give this coffee to Isabelle. I was like, I am so sorry. She's
like, I wish I had the microplastics.
Probably. But I was like, I will try again if you want. And she was like, no, this is fine. This is fine. She had a great attitude. But I fully admit it. I was like, this coffee is awful. It is not good. So anyway, there was the coffee situation. And then I was like, after I got the coffee, I'm going to start in on breakfast. So I start with the eggs, and there were a remarkably few amount of pans in this large kitchen. So it was kind of either the options for frying the eggs was this normal height skillet, but it was pretty small, or a very large. I don't even know what you would use it for. It's not like the griddle marks. It's just a very shallow pan, but it is very large. I don't know if it's just for hamburgers or I don't know what this thing was for. But I did not test the quantity, the cubic inches of either of them. I looked at the size and I was like, well, I'll go with the bigger one that can hold more eggs. So I mix up. You Spider-Manning me? No? Okay. So I whip up the eggs and I pour them in there. And as I'm pouring, I'm like, wow, that's a lot higher than I thought.
Oh, yeah?
Gee whiz. But it all fit. We're all good. So I'm like, at this point, I'm opening up the package for the sausage patties. And I've gotten the smaller skillet. Oh, shoot. I need to keep on rocking him. Yeah. I got the smaller skillet out, and I've got that also on the stove. So I'm ready to put the sausage in there. As I'm opening up the sausage, I hear the eggs are
boiling over.
They've risen to a point where they're going over the edge of this very shallow pan. I was like, oh shoot. And I look at this and it's a gas stove. So it's it's going right into the flames immediately.
No.
So I looked at this, I was like, so I grab it. I was like, literally the best place to go with this is either into the other frying pan, which I haven't put the sausage into yet, or into the sink, which is just a little bit further away. So I was like, best thing, go for the other frying pan. So I take the pan, and I'm drizzling
everywhere,
eggs all over the stove, and I dump out what I can into the other thing, so I even it out into the two pans. So now I've got eggs crustifying and starting to burn on the stove.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it'll be fine. I'll just clean this up after everything dries. Because I figured all the stuff that's as long as it's not right next to a burner, it's not going to burn. It'll just get super crusty. So I just let those eggs keep going. I take the sausage, put them into another one of the very small skillets they had. And it is, it was called sausage. So I was definitely a little scared of the temperature because when you think of sausage, you're it's going to turn brown, right? When it gets cooked.
Sure.
It's not going to stay pink.
Is this Italian sausage? Because Italian sausage does kind of stay pink.
I don't know, but I was just scared of the pink because like
Trichinosis.
yeah, don't want to get food poisoning. So I will just say I did this way longer than I should have
Were
because
they nice and crispy?
I had done it on one side for several minutes. I'd done it on the other side for several minutes, and I showed Isabel. I was like, this is still pink. Like this does not look. And I'd actually cut one open. It was very pink inside. To me, I felt like, and I was like, why don't we just? I'm just gonna put a top on it, put the thing on low, and we'll just go into the kitchen and chill, or into the living room and chill for a few minutes. So we did that. Fire alarm starts going off.
Oh, jeez.
It's not only the eggs that are burning. Sausage is definitely
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, oh my gosh, why would I not? I was like, everything is falling apart. I'm not making any good decisions anymore at all. Isabel looks at the sausage. She's like, well, I think it's done. I was like, yeah, it's done. So
The fire alarm's like, it's done.
and she looks at the sausage. She's like, I'll take the more burnt one. I was like, no, that looks horrible. She's like, no, seriously, I'm fine with it. She's had such a good attitude about all this. And so we divvy up the sausage and the eggs with the bad coffee. So Isabel's starting to eat the sausage, and I can see it in her face, like she does not like this sausage. I was like, let me trade with you. She's like, okay, I guess I'll let you trade with me. And I mean, even the better sausage, the one that was not burned as much, like she was leaving chunks off that like she wasn't gonna eat.
Yeah.
And the eggs, I mean, there was cheese in the eggs, and there was salt and pepper in the Airbnb. So like, there was no reason the eggs should have been bad. And like, I literally looked at Isabel. I was like, this is a historically bad breakfast. Like the coffee is awful. The eggs for some reason taste so bad. I've got burnt eggs all over the stove, and it smells burnt in here, and the sausage is burnt to a crisp. I was like, this is the worst breakfast I've ever had in my entire life. So it was we're doing a little ASMR over there.
Sorry.
You open the
I'm trying to get these
graham bears.
for Oliver.
Oh, those are good. So
They are pretty
I just
good.
wanted to share the horrible breakfast we had. But other than the breakfast, great time. We checked out a couple fun coffee shops. Did some antiquing. There was one antique store that we went into that was so expensive. Nice stuff. But I was like, dang. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so on a different topic. There was an antique store we went into in Charleston. Did I
Okay.
tell you about this?
I don't remember you talking about antique store.
I'll just say this antique store was so expensive. So just put your mind in antique mode. What do you think was the most expensive thing I saw in there?
Oh, wait a second. I feel like you told me about some expensive.
Okay, I did.
I
tell
don't.
you.
I don't remember what it was. I know it was ridiculous.
It's like 25 grand
Oh my gosh,
for
what was
a chandelier.
Oh yeah.
I mean, on average, most of the things in that store were 10 to 15 grand. It was
10 to 15 grand
for
was the average. Do you want to sit up here?
for just very normal. Like, if you told me, since we were in a very historical town, I was like, if you told me that this.
It's mine.
Oh,
Hey, Oliver, you can share.
Mama, she-
Hey, you've got these right here.
run into problems eating all of our snacks.
Yeah.
But if you told me that, like,
Bless you.
that Ben Franklin, like, used one of these desks, I'd be like, oh, okay. 20 grand. Like, that makes sense. But I don't think I don't think they have that kind of history.
Yeah. Okay. Poof. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine spending $25,000 on a chandelier.
Oh, preposterous.
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 Can you say that? No. Okay.
Two.
You want to say it?
No. 1, 2.
Okay. Your story of breakfast reminded me of a breakfast that we had that we made over the fire a number of years ago. It was not with you. It was just
Out
just
camping?
Bailey. Yeah, we were camping. We actually made it over our camping stove.
Fire.
What?
Big fire?
We play.
Wait, what?
We play.
Oh, we need to pray. You want to pray for our snacks?
Yeah.
Do you want to show Uncle Jay our prayer?
No.
No?
I was like, got a Potter.
Okay. You ready? Do you want to start?
No, yours start.
No, you start.
No, yours start.
No, you start.
Yours start. I want to start.
You want to start? Okay, fine. I'll start. Okay, you ready? God our Father, God our Father, once again, once again. Thank you for our blessings. Thank you for our blessings. Amen. Amen.
That was incredible, Oliver. Loved it.
Say thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Uncle Jay.
Getting Dad.
Wow, his mouth is stuffed.
Oh, my.
So
Where
this
were you
is
camping?
up in Michigan.
Okay.
Anyway, so this was just like a short trip back in the day when Bailey was still in college.
PK, right?
PK. Bailey had a fall break, and so we went up to Holland, Michigan. We stayed at an Airbnb one night, and we camped one night. We did the camping first. We were supposed to stay at the Airbnb on Friday the 13th,
Oh.
and it was one of those ones where you
would do a
rent the room.
Airbnb stay for Friday the 13th?
Yeah. And boss at work was like, "You're gonna die." The people were very nice, but that was.
Do they have a separate entrance?
No.
Oof. I don't think I would
You just
ever.
rent a room.
I don't. Wow.
We've done it one time, and that's the last time that we're gonna do it because it was
not good.
There's no space. Like you don't get any space.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, would they even allow you to use their kitchen if you wanted?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Yeah. So
like, the only time I've ever considered doing that is, yes, it's attached to the house, but like you have a private entrance. Like it's essentially like a.
Yeah, we've done that too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the day that we did the camping, we got up in the morning. We had purchased some eggs and like the little summer sausages. Basically, they're already cooked, and we got some cheese.
Yeah.
But the eggs, all they had were
full
dozens.
Ostrich eggs.
Yeah. All they had were like dozen eggs. They
Okay.
didn't have like any of those little partial like 6 half dozen
Yeah.
packs. And so yeah. You're getting a lot of chocolate on your face.
I don't want it.
What?
I don't want it.
Okay, you can throw it away.
I didn't eat it.
No, I don't want to eat it.
Dad, I don't want this. You eat it.
Yeah. So like I'm used to fresh eggs. Like they'll last for a long time, unrefrigerated. But most eggs that you purchase at the store have to be refrigerated because they've been cleaned.
True.
And so I am a sucker for not wasting food. Hate wasting food.
So you did a whole dozen eggs.
So I did an entire dozen eggs. Bailey proceeded to eat probably 2 eggs. What?
You had 10 eggs to yourself?
I think I ate the rest of the eggs.
That
I
is
for sure ate the rest of the eggs.
remarkable.
Yes.
Wait, was the
I've only
breakfast
done that
horrible,
one
or
time.
you just felt horrible after you ate?
No, I was full, but I didn't feel horrible. But I think I ate probably 9 or 10 eggs with summer sausage and
Oh my goodness.
and cheese. It was crazy, but it was a good breakfast. Yes. Okay. Okay.
I think we covered enough. Probably.
I think we covered enough.
We're gonna
Holy
have to
cow!
cut a decent amount out of this.
Yeah,
but,
we might have. This might be the
some weird cuts.
yeah.
Here and
This
there.
might be the worst retention that we have on any of our podcasts. Our worst listening or viewing retention. So
I think if it's cut right, it'll be all right.
yeah, maybe. So yeah, we don't have any
No new reviews,
or
no
comments or anything like
comments.
that.
But leave us a comment of the worst meal you ever fixed for yourself and why it was so bad.
Or the house projects that you've got going on.
Yeah. All kinds of house projects.
All right. Peace out.